Hello my loves, my name is Freya and welcome to my channel. So today I will talk about how you can get out of this quarantine better than you went into it. I think it's always good to have a mindset of where you go into things with the thought, I can come better out of this than I went into it. And it's a good mindset to always think, how can I take advantage of this situation and how can I learn from this situation? And it's good to always think every coin has a flip side. So in every situation there's a good side and there's probably a bad side to it as well. And if the bad side is more obvious, then you maybe need to just shift your mindset a bit so you can focus on the positive thing this situation can bring. That good side can just always also be learning that this is not a situation you want to be in and just growing out of that situation. That can be the good part to that situation as well. I think this quarantine is a chance of growth, and I will tell you on what kind of things you can grow and become better and become a better person and get out of this quarantine better than you went into it. So grab yourself a drink. I have me some lemon balm and mint tea, fresh from my garden. It's delicious. Get comfy and let's begin. I think this is also a chance of growth. I think humanity as a whole, every single human on this planet is now forced to stay home, and they're forced to meet themselves again and meet the people that are around them. I hope so much that every person will grow in such a way that the whole planet collectively will just learn, Humanity will just grow because of this, and I definitely think that the social structures will just fall apart. The ones we don't need will fall apart, and I think that's what's happening right now as well. But to get better out of this quarantine, I think you need to learn things. You need to be able to grow and to adapt to this new lifestyle you've been given. The first type of growth is growing as an individual. What I've been doing is I've been confronting some old lingering feelings I may have been having, and I've been confronting them and actually going deep on them and asking myself, why am I feeling this? And I've been confronting my feelings the moment they arise and then immediately tackling them so that I don't need to work on them later. I've also been reassessing some of my practices and habits, and I've been trying to find which ones are working for me and which ones are not. And I've been really having a good routine right now. I've been writing every day, I've been making art almost every day, I've been taking morning walks, and that's been just fantastic. And you see, this is really a time where I can just see which habits are working for me and which things are serving me and which things are not. And so yeah, you can really grow as an individual just being more aware of how you're thinking, how you're talking to yourself, because now you probably have the time to actually think like, why am I talking in this kind of way to myself, and how can I better my self-talk, because I definitely think this is a time to pamper yourself and to really be kind to yourself and to the people around you. And even though that may be hard because everyone's just on each other, I think that if you then empathize and if you then realize everyone is in this situation, everyone feels this right now, that can really make it a lot easier. So the second type of growth is growing your knowledge. Now, maybe you're a student, maybe you're just an adult working from home. Anyhow, you can gain new knowledge in this situation. I've been enjoying Crash Course. I've been watching the Crash Course mythology, and I've been loving that because I'm really interested in mythology, and in my writing I try to incorporate different elements from other cultures and put them in my writing, and I love doing that. But in order to do that, I need to know what kind of myths there are, and so I've been finding that this Crash Course mythology has been a really good basis to know the kind of fundamentals and to know kind of an overview of what is around, and I've been loving to do that. So maybe you want to just I don't know, go to Skillshare, watch these crash courses, listen to podcasts, or sign up to e-courses, whatever you want. You can always learn and grow your knowledge, and you don't need to pay for these things. You can find really good videos on a lot of subjects here on YouTube. So the third type of growth is growing your relationships. Now obviously you probably don't get to see all the people you used to see, and I think this is a very good thing in a way, because in this way we get to realize how much certain people mean to us and how much we actually appreciate them being around, because you only know you miss something once you don't have it anymore, and so you only get to appreciate things once you know they could be gone. You can spend your time making your relationships more deep going and talking about different things and connecting to them in a totally different way, to when you then finally get to hug them, it will be so much better than, you will be able to appreciate it more. The fourth way to grow in this period of time is growing your skills. Is there something you've always wanted to do but you found that you never had the time to do that? If you're a person like that, go do that thing. You've got the time now, or you may have more time you can spend on those things. Growing your skills, it's very broad. Whether it's looking up the manual of your camera and actually looking through it, flipping through it, or watching videos on how you need to do certain things, learning to embroider, learning how to stitch, or whatever, anything. For me specifically, this has been diving more into art, writing consistently, but this has also been learning how to iron, learning how to bake bread. You see, these are very mundane things, but now that I can set out time to do that, I've been finding it very satisfying. The fifth way to grow yourself is to grow your environment. Maybe you now have the time to reorganize certain spaces, and you have the time to declutter certain cluttered spaces, or you have the time to actually look through all of your things and ask yourself whether you really need them. For me, I've been doing this by decluttering my wardrobe and seeing what things I actually wear and which things I don't. And I've also been just decluttering certain drawers around the house. And you can also just declutter spaces in general, see what things are serving you and what things are not. That's how you can really grow your environment pretty easy. Be kind to yourself. I think this time is very good to get to know yourself, to get to know what you're struggling with and how you can make that easier for yourself. Ask yourself how you react to certain things and why that may be. Why are you reacting in such a way? And ask yourself if you want to react in that way and how you can alter that. See how your self-talk is. Are you talking positively to yourself? That's great. Are you talking negative to yourself? That's also great. But it probably is a lot nicer if you would talk positively to yourself. And when doing this, remember to be kind to yourself. If you want to alter your self-talk, you don't need to beat yourself up, because that's not positive self-talk. You don't need to beat yourself up because you want to talk better to yourself. You just need to talk better. Be kind. Be kind to yourself. So the main thing that I want to say is just every coin has a flip side, and this one, even though it's a coin this big, even though it's a coin as big as the world, this coin has a flip side. I think we can all come out better out of this. I think we can all learn something from this, and I think that's important. I think we need to learn. Humanity needs to learn. Just the fact that the pollution has gone down because our habits are different, I think that's a big wake-up call. So yeah, if you're struggling, my DMs are always open. I would love to talk to you and help you and give some advice if you've been struggling, and just know struggling is okay. It's okay. You don't need to be hard on yourself. You can just talk kindly to yourself. You don't need to be productive in this time. It's okay to take a day off. It's okay to not want to do something. But it's also good to try your best and to still remember that every day is a new day. You don't need to wait for the new year to start over. So now, to wrap it all up, how you can come out of this quarantine or holidays better than you went into it. Growing yourself as an individual, growing your knowledge, growing your skills, growing your environment, and growing your relationships. Be kind to yourself. Allow yourself to take a day off. Be kind to yourself. You don't always need to be productive. And every coin has a flip side. I want to thank you all for watching this far. I hope this video helps you in any way. Write down below how you can grow in other ways and how that applies to you. Maybe you can write a resolution down here to what you will do to grow on each of these 6 types of growth, how you can do that, and what practices you want to do to make sure that you get out of this quarantine better than you went into it. I want to thank you all for watching. I wish you all the best. Bye, loves.